What's up, YouTube? And Facebook. This is your girl, Vanoin. What's up? How y'all doing? I am streaming from, I'm going to upload it in YouTube as well as Facebook. How y'all doing? This is the dog. Yes, I want to tell you about a Texas mother arrested for leaving her 3 kids in a hot car. A 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. The mother went in the store to shop. You know, over the last month or two, we're hearing a whole lot about children being left in a hot car, and some of them not even making it. They have different things that they have put on vehicles. If you got a new vehicle, things to alarm you. But the best thing to do, so you won't be distracted, is to put your purse in the bag. If you got a baby and you put them in the car seat, put all your work stuff in the car, in the back on the seat, on the floor. Believe me, you ain't going to leave that cell phone and you ain't going to leave that pocketbook. So leave something to indicate that the baby's still in there. Or have your mirror where you can see the child. We should never get so busy and so consumed that you forget that your child there. And they're saying that so many things are put in place, it's just hard to believe it. I mean, it's just been a whole lot of going on about that. Happening at a Georgia couple. When he realized it, he went back to the car and the child was gone. Unalive, deceased. Unalive for heat. It gets hot quickly in a car. Another young lady worked for Amazon. She left her 9 or 10-year-old in the car, and she went into work, and she was texting and communicating with the child. After the last text, the child didn't respond. The mother ran out there. She started doing everything. She called 911 doing everything. The child didn't make it. I think it was a 9 or 10-year-old. But she left the car running, and she told the police. But you know what happened? It got too cold. And the child turned it off. She left the car running in the air, but the child was cold, so she turned it off. For God's sakes, if y'all don't have anybody to keep your kids, call in. Because that job is not worth their life. And it's not worth you regretting the rest of yours. So think about that. But this mother was charged with child endangerment, as she should. Some people would say, well, Doc, she just went in the store. When you go in the store, you got to be careful how long you stay. I don't care who you are. Even when I'm going in the store and I want to do a quick coupon and run, it don't turn out to be quick. I did one today, Tittle and I. And it took us about 40 minutes to get it straight. Because I was trying to run 3 transactions. And you never know the problems that's going to happen at the register. So if you run it in a store and you said you just ran and you didn't feel like it, it could be 15 people in line. And an issue could come with one customer. And that just taking the time up. Let's continue. A mother, she's from San Antonio, Texas, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of child endangerment after the woman noticed, a woman that was walking by noticed these kids in the hot car while the mother was in there shopping. She was taken into custody on June 28th after San Antonio Police Department charged her for leaving her 3 kids. Again, 4, 2, and 1. Along with, she said that she left them alone while she was shopping for nearly an hour. Do you know how hot it gets? It gets hot quickly in a vehicle. The woman who discovered the children and filmed some of the incident after she had gotten help said it happened around 2 p.m. local time when she noticed the little boy, 4-year-old, in the car. Next to her in the parking lot. As she told the outlet, she saw the vehicle was off and spotted a 2-year-old girl. and realized that it was more children in the car. Then she realized the door was open. She opened the front door of the car, which was unlocked, which that's not even safe for the kids. What if somebody trying to take a child? That's not safe. The mother left the car unlocked. She didn't leave it rented or anything. She left a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. 3 kids. You mean to tell me you couldn't take them in? I see people with their kids in all the time. I see where they have those strollers to where they have both of them in now. I've seen it. I've seen when I was out of town, and I just ran into the store. The mother ran into the store too, but she had 2 of the kids in the stroller, and the other little boy was walking beside her. Once she got in, she put him in the buggy. So she was trying to push the buggy, and push the children. I would have helped her, but I was in a hurry. But I did see somebody helping her. So somebody help you. You just can't leave these kids in the car. As she told, like I said, she told the outlet that. And then the boy who was really sweating profusely and was crying. You know he crying, he high. Thirsty probably. And it seemed like he was grasping for air. Like they was, like he was already, she kind of described it. He was kind of, about to pass out. The police is being called, so she's trying to help him. And then she discovered that there's a 1-month-old. Why would you leave your 1-month-old in there with a 2 and a 4-year-old? Nobody was around that could take care of these kids. She had the keys with her, she said, and the car was on, she said. I left it on with my, whatever, exposo. She told the outlet, but the car wasn't on. The police did not immediately return the response to the request or whatever. And I'm getting this from the article. It was 97 degrees at the time the children was found and left in the vehicle for nearly an hour. CNN did speak to the authorities and confirm the time that the children was in the car. The mother of the children was at the scene and stated she went into the store and did not realize she had been gone so long. Police told CNN, based on the information gathered, the children were in the car for approximately 50 minutes. That's a lot. Better thank God they're still here, because that's a lot. She was arrested and charged with 3 counts of abandonment, endangering a child, per CNN, with the preliminary reporting in, revealing that all children was expected to be discharged from the local hospital that very day. Thank God for that. While details of the investigations are confidential according to the law, maybe because it's involving children, it may be confidential. I can confirm there was no open case regarding this family when the report came in about this incident. The Texas Department of Family and Children and Protective Service spokesman told the outlet the children were not placed in CPS care and were placed in the care of family. That means that they kept the children with the family. Not a bad thing. And maybe they can get in and help this woman. Because maybe she needs help, because the thinking definitely ain't right. The woman who spotted the children in the car, whose identity she does not want it to be told, so it will remain anonymous, recorded the encounter with the kids and shared the footage of the video. The oldest boy could have been seen heavily breathing and coughing. And the Good Samaritan asked if he needed some water before other bystanders stepped in to assist her with these children. She said, I live across town. I haven't been in that store in about 10 years. I feel that God literally sent me there for those kids. And he could have. The woman said, I pray that they get the help they need, and her too. And she learns from this. She was given a wonderful gift of just being arrested and not going to 3 funerals. Because it could have been that way. She has been reportedly posted a $25,000 bond that she was up under. Her arrest was days after a North Carolina mother was arrested and charged when her 8-year-old daughter died after she left them in a vehicle under hot weather conditions. You see, I said that could have happened, but thank God it didn't happen to these kids. Nonprofit Kids and Safety Cars reported at the time that there have been 5 confirmed hot car deaths this year in the U.S. Since then, that number has risen to 7 following the death in Georgia and in Houston. And I believe that was the one in Georgia. And he was in his own driveway. Forgot his child was in there. Think the child didn't feel good, and the child didn't go to daycare that day. He dropped the other 2 children off, and he went home and he went on in the house. The wife called him and said, "You didn't drop whatever the child name off." And he said, "Oh my God." He remembered and went out there, and the child wasn't living. I think it was in Cobb County, and that's up around Atlanta, Georgia. If somebody know, put it in the comments. Y'all, this is your girl, The Knowing, on Facebook and seeing it all knowing right on this platform. Coming to bring you the latest things. Please, for God's sake, mothers, fathers, aunties, aunts, caregivers, check those vehicles for children, because you never want to go to a funeral, not one, where it involves that you have forgot a child or you have left your children in the car. If you don't want to take them in the store, don't go to the store. Wait till someone's there to take care of the child. Y'all, this is Seeing It All Knowing, just coming back to give you a sad but good story. Bittersweet, because everything worked out in this situation. Y'all, I'll see you on my next video.